Ako nga pala si Dash Calzado, one half of legit Misfitz, the 90s hip-hop group. And born and raised in Quezon City. So, yeah, let's start the questions. Yung rap name ko, I got it from my nickname. Although, totoo kong pangalan ni Carlito, pero dahil junior ako, John ang aking nickname. So, yung sa John, yung Dash, yun ang bumuo ng pangalan ko, na Dash. Kaya, yun po. Kaya, simple lang. Creative, pero simple lang. Ang nakapag-influensya sa akin sa pagrarap, no? Actually, nung bata ako, nung panahon na strat, b-boy, napapakinggan ko na Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, Africa Bambaataa, So Sorry For. So, yung mga old school talaga. Pero when it comes to yung yung creativeness, yung writing, yung lyrical na, mga late 80s, of course, Public Enemy, L. Cool J, NWA, which of course the Ice Cube, and solo na after that, and then Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One's a part of that group that siya nagsimula, and then Big Daddy Kane, De La Soul, lahat halos. yung era na yun, late 80s na yun, yun na yung yun na yung marami ng ibang level na yung hip-hop. So from yung Run DMC, L. Cool J, Curtis Blow, ganon, medyo basic yung Rap Sugar Hill Gang, yung mga ganon, Cold Crush Brothers from the late 70s, early 80s, ngayon, of course, late 80s to 90s na yun. So yun ang mga nakapag-influensya sa akin on the lyrical end and on the stylistic as well. So, ano yung nagustuhan ko sa rap? Or bakit rap music ang napili ko? Well, during nung yung mga 80s, the music, doon ako unang at first I had no idea it was called rap music or hip hop at that time. Siyempre bata pa ako siguro mga 9 or 10. Pero may mga TV shows dito na naalala ko, I used to watch, called Dance Dance. So, yung sa pagpa-pop lock, strutting and lahat, dun namulat yung yung isipan ko, yung tenga ko sa early stages ng music. So, doon ko nakahiligan yung rap music and all that. Of course, yung mga early 80s pa na ang sayo na. Kung ako bibigyan ako ng pagkakataon na makulab na artist, and I don't know kung sino sila, pero it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I've already collaborated with a lot of mga artists. Well, not a lot, pero so far marami mga tulad niya na Madaming Kwarto, Latino G, Just Hush, Tony Chrome, even before, even groups like BB Clan, Chinese Mafia, even sila Koy, Tikoy, halos lahat na marami na ako na collaborate. I think I did a couple din na hindi na lumabas, like with Death Threat then. But as far as ngayon itong makakulab, I think Shanti Do is one of them. Shout out to Steve Prabhu. And who else? Well, I did with Q York, Danny Boy, and of course Chris Lawrence, called Shining Star, which is dedicated sa mga anak namin, mga babae, our daughters. So yun, for now, gusto kong collaborate si Shanti Do, and even the newest ones. Let's see, maybe I want Price Tag to do a collaboration with CLR, those guys. I see them, like say, sila na yung next generation, and they're the ones who are dominating the scene right now and doing good and doing very well as far as mainstream success. So yeah, but on underground tip pa rin naman syempre yung mga, well, on the English, syempre si Scarm, collab with Scarm. I've already done collaborations with Assembly Generals. Aside from the rap, syempre I produce music, so I make beats. So I've already made beats for a couple of artists, that, of course, including si Dico and all that, and miscellaneous. So yeah, these are collaborative efforts na gusto ko accomplish and achieve, and it's pending pa rin because of what's going on right now with COVID, pero so far some collaboration, marami pa rin, so abangan na lang nila. Next question is top 3 rappers na hinahangaan ko at bakit. Unang-una, first rapper MC na hinahangaan ko noon pa since day one is of course Francis M. Might not be with us anymore in the material world. He's in the spiritual world now. Pero as far as I remember, during the 90s, nung I came back from Canada, siya na talaga yung yung epicenter ng movement, because of Yo. And syempre siya na rin yung nag-dominate na, alongside lumabas na sila Andrew E, sila Michael Binolos, others that nauna sa atin. Pero it was Francis talaga that put yung natin on the map, especially with yung flavor na ginamit niya, which is yung kultura natin, Filipino flavor, and of course with yung messages niya sa raps niya, like mga kababayan ko, and then he went on with the other songs. And the second album, like Rap is Francis, was really more mas mabigat na, because it had Man from Manila, Halala, which talks about corruption and politics and election, tropang gising mga praning, because of drugs, so yung mga ganun talaga. So it really was more of a social and it really gave awareness. So yun ang isa sa mga top and then second, well, not to be biased or anything, pero for me, I think Dico is one of those. Marami magaling, of course, pero for me, Dico, because I think he took that to another level, and because the mere fact that I worked with him on his Wika album time na yun, because we were part of Beatmatics and we got a chance to go to Thailand and all that. So his lyrical styles, he really brought in talaga yung essence ng Tagalog rap sa ibang level din. And it was more because syempre galing siya he went from Andrew E. Ghetto Dogs, Dungalo, and then of course he worked with Vibe Station with us for a while, and then came up with Recognize and all that, and he did a lot of work as an artist and as a producer for mga tulad niya Recognize, and then of course yung mga Iced Out, Mad World projects and all, and of course working on Project Wika and other stuff na rin. So for me, parang talagang I learned a lot then from Koy as an MC, as a rapper when it comes to Tagalog din. So siyang pangatlo sa natin ngayon sa generation na to, I think it would be Shanty Dope. Shanty Dope is one of my top 3. Young and energetic and and lyrical as well. So hinahanga ko yung batang yan. So like I said with the last question about sino mga collab ko, si Shanty, and he's part of my top 3 rappers. Next question is, anong mahirap na part bilang isang rapper? Anong mahirap? Well, based on my experience, sa buong taon na been doing this, I guess yung yung props na kailangan mong maabot just for you to be respected and all that. I guess kasi syempre when you're a beginner, when you start, syempre maraming pwedeng mangyari, pwedeng madapa, so yung pag nadapa ka, di ba, sabi nga nila, if you fall, you can easily get up. So failing forward, meaning yung kapag nadapa ka ng paabante, hindi pa uro, that's a good ano yan. Walang pwedeng pumigil sa'yo kahit na matapa ka ng babante. You know? Kasi kung paatras naman, ibig sabihin, wala kang natututunan na yung sa personal mo. So, I guess it's like parang tulad niya sa basketball, diba? Para ka, for you to be just like Michael Jordan, diba? You always have to practice lang every single day. Ganun lang yun. So, yung hirap at tiyaga, kumbaga, yung oras. And with that, of course, nakaka-apekto din yung with being family din and all that kind of stuff. Gulang mo, syempre, hindi lang maintindihan mo. Ano ba yung ginagawa mo? Bakit ganun? Hindi mo nga tupag yung pag-aaral, kaya hindi mo nga tupag yung pagtatrabaho na lang yung pag-aaral. Kaya if you're, you know, the wife and ano, pero kumbaga, pangarap mo. So, gaya ko din, gaya din kasama ko rin si Jegos Legit. We dreamed of one day na, you know, being in the, on stage with the mic and just, you know, entertaining the crowd, giving them, you know, something that we could offer them, which is, you know, what we had, yung skills namin, talents namin, and all that. And so, yun na, a lot of pressure and a lot of hard work. Yun lang naman ang, actually, hindi naman talaga mahirap eh. It's simple lang naman eh. You know, it's tough but it's simple. Yun lang yun. Kailangan maging ano ka lang, decidido ka lang, maging determinado ka sa ginagawa mo. And, you know, everything will just fall into place. You just have to believe in yourself, you have to have faith, and you have to love yourself then, in order for you to love others then. Yun lang naman eh. Kasi with hip-hop culture, you know, the real essence na naman is just having fun, unity, peace, and love. Yun lang. So, wow, next question is, may mga times ba na naisip mong tumigil sa pagra-rap o dito sa hip-hop na ito, ginagalawan natin? I think because of when you get burnt out. Pero as far as, you know, being, you know, hip-hop, because you are hip-hop, hindi naman, you know, kaya hip-hop, you don't stop, hip-hop, you don't quit. Even if, let's say, nagpahinga ka lang ng konti, but that doesn't mean na totally tumigil ka na. You know, it's there, it's in you, it's kumbaga, it's genetically, surgically, na yan sa katawan mo eh. Parte na yan ng buhay mo. Hindi mo na pwedeng sabihin na kapag tumigil ka, totally titigil ka. Kasi, it'll always draw back to you eh. I mean, hip-hop is everywhere. Hip-hop is worldwide. You know, ako growing up in Canada, I'm thankful na lumaki rin ako because of, doon ako namulat ng gusto. And nung pagpunta ko naman dito, ibang level naman or ibang movement naman na nangyari, especially nga when Francis started it and all that, you know, his music. So talagang it gave me two ways of like, you know, thinking out of the box and all that. So kaya if I don't rap, then I do produce music. I make beats. Yun naman talagang ko eh. Yung passion ko talaga is to make music talaga is to, because aside from, you know, the fact that I listen to hip-hop, I listen to a lot of genres of music, metal, jazz, so lahat yan na-incorporate ko sa paggawa ko ng music. So, hindi talaga ako tumitigil. You know, doesn't mean tumigil ka sa pag-rap, tumigil. Kasi marami, again, hip-hop has 9 elements. So, and in those elements, marami. There's DJ, MCing, breaking, graffiti art, which is the 4 pillars, elements na hip-hop. Then there's 5 more, which is beatboxing, street knowledge, street lingo, yung pananalita, phonics and all that. Of course, yung street fashion. Ito, like for example, shoutouts to, of course, High Minds Clothing, Omar. Almado tayo lahat. You know, that kind of thing. You know, street entrepreneurialism, you know, which is, you know, being independent business people. So yun ang talagang mahalaga sa hip-hop. At saka, you know, because rap is just something you do lang. So, if you do everything then within those elements, kahit na tumigil ka mag-rap, and if you do other things like, you know, being a DJ or being a graffiti writer or a b-boy, tuloy pa rin. Gets ninyo. So, kumbaga, hanggang sa na to, till the casket drops, ika nga. So, yeah. So sa mga gustong makapag-interact or even visit yung mga pages ko on social media, unahin natin muna sa Facebook. Sa Facebook, meron akong artist page which is simply lang Dash Calzado aka Mari Jo Young. So just click like, and then of course on Instagram at Bakta Dash Calzado. And then YouTube, just type in Dash Calzado Legit Misfitz, yun lang, and you'll see my solo stuff, and then yung mga our classic Legit Misfitz songs kami ni Diego. Yeah, yun lang yun. Just type in Dash Calzado or Legit Misfitz. I'm Legit Misfitz na nga rin pala on Facebook din pala, so just type in Legit Misfitz. Beats at the North Star, Shakina Studios, yun ang ano ko, production page. And then of course Funky One Entertainment, Phunky, Funky One, JUAN 1 Entertainment, Funky One Entertainment. And yun ang bumubuo ng ano natin, movement natin. So shout out to all the people involved sa Funky One Entertainment. It's 1 for the temple, 2 for the mind, 3 for the spirit. Seeking you shall find. I've awakened my senses, never third eye blind. Fear is an illusion, so is the essence of time. There you go. In Tagalog, simple lang. Sige ka muna ito mo pa. Pag hindi ka tapos ito, ipainig mo na. Put all the rights on what I'm moving in yourselves. Bump the issue, especially for the clubs. Once again, ako po ang yung lingkod, the Mighty Dash Calzado, aka Mari Jo Young from Wave 89.1. At ito po ang Interrap.